What's up, everybody? This is Gaming SND17. For starters, I guess I'd just like to jump off and apologize if we haven't posted anything in about 3 weeks. Not that we have that many people watching this anyway, but, you know, the apology still kind of floats out there. But yeah, we just had a lot going on. Dylan and I have had a lot going on as far as, you know, changing jobs, like, you know, employment, promotions, things like that. So we figured, you know, what better way to try to kick off this again by trying to present the Call of Duty WW2 beta that went live actually surprisingly early yesterday. I was all kinds of amped for it, and I've been playing around trying to get used to it. And specifically saved War Mode on here just to show you guys. So I guess we'll just kind of go with this, and I'll try to kind of like nitpick at it. I don't know, maybe some people will see it. It's not really what this is for. It's just to kind of show you guys, you know, what's what for those of you that aren't involved in the private beta yet, so you can see what's up and coming, and maybe you can see some things that I don't see that you could, you know, note and report. So without further ado, we are going to join in a match for War Mode. And if you guys haven't heard or seen anything that has anything to do with War Mode, basically what it is, it's a series. I think it's 4 objectives. It's counted up right here. Yep. Nope, it's actually 3. I'm coming in the middle of one. I'm going to go ahead and try out, I don't know, we'll try the infantry division first and we'll see what happens. I'm not too sure what exactly is what here. We are playing as the Axis forces, and we are defending the bridge that is being built in order to prevent them from getting their tank across. So let's see what we can do here. And I just got dismayed from someone else. Alright, so basically the goal of this is that the ally side is trying to get us, try to push the Axis side back to destroy Flak 88s that are shooting down their aircraft, and it is our objective to defend it. The first objective for the Allies was to capture a command post, which they have obviously already done, and are now trying to rebuild this bridge that you guys can see right down here. So now we're just kind of just chilling out, waiting and defending and seeing what's what. Overall, so far, this game has held up to its expectations, in my opinion. I'm loving it. It's a lot of fun. Apparently can't go that way. I mean, honestly, I think probably the only thing that I can think of that I've had a problem with thus far is the fact that the submachine guns, like the PBSH and stuff, I mean, you know, which should have its right amount of damage, you know, deals it very, very quickly. I mean, I know Call of Duty has had that past history of, you know, we're gonna, you know, it's like overpowered weapons and dying in like 0.2 seconds and, you know, things like that. But I mean, this one, I mean, yeah, you know, it's a beta, so complain about everything that you can. You know, it's just, it's a little too much, in my opinion. But other than that, I mean, everything else here, I mean, I can't really think of anything to complain about. One of the coolest features that I think, I mean, I'm a huge World War II buff anyway, and, you know, Sledgehammer Games was saying they are basically basing this off of historical accuracy here. I mean, I think one of my favorite things is the fact that we can use the M1 Duran, which is what I'm using here, is one of the coolest things, because when, you know, you get that iconic ping of the bandolier popping out of your rifle, and I think it's pretty neat because in World War II, they actually, you know, the American side, when you would hear that ping, the Germans would actually found out that they would actually be able to use that sound to figure out if the American soldiers were out of ammo or not. So what the Americans eventually started to do is that they would hold empty ones near them and just throw them kind of against the ground to kind of recreate that sound and see if they could get the Germans to actually pop out. And on here, it's pretty much the same thing. It's like when you reload, you can pop the bandolier out, you know, when you got like 3-4 rounds left, whatever, and you can make the sound and try to attract anybody, or you know, you run out of ammo, you know, they can hear it on the map. I think it's part of one of the coolest things this game has. So there you go, you can hear it a little bit. So right now we had to fall back to the ammo depot. Just got wrecked by a grenade. Still rocking the M1 Garand. I've always found it, even in Call of Duty WW2, or not Call of Duty WW2, World of War, there we go. The M1 Garand has always had a very, very low ammo count, in my opinion. I mean, it's like you start off and it's like, you know, you get 8 rounds in your bandolier, and then you got 24 extras, and you can burn through ammo doing this, as I'm sure you guys have been able to notice, and if you've played past World War II games, you can figure it out.
Bomb must be disarmed. 2 minutes until our reinforcements get here.
So I just think it's maybe one of those things where maybe the starting ammunition for the M1 Garand could be a little bit higher. I'm not saying, you know, completely blow it out, but, you know, I feel like something could be done.
The enemies have destroyed our ammo supply, but the battle is far.
We are
The enemy from escorting that tank within range of
supposed
our
to
flak gun.
stop the tank from advancing. So basically we just have to swarm the tank. This is going a lot quicker than what I imagined, but again I did come in a little late here. Building one of the MG42 nests here, which we can use to keep the enemies off of us.
Their tank is advancing.
You have a gunner on top of the
The
tank
enemy
there.
tank is advancing.
I missed him a few times.
The tank is on the move. Don't let them destroy our flak guns.
Guy off that.
Their tank is advancing.
Maybe I should switch to an automatic weapon. I guess to get into it a little bit more, the divisions in here, I think it's actually kind of interesting that they have divisions rather than the, you know, players playing individually. The perks that come with it, I think, are actually kind of neat. They've said that, you know, perks aren't really coming back, but it's just kind of like generic sets of perks.
Kill the soldiers around that tank.
So I think it's
The tank is pulling back.
pretty neat. I had the opportunity to wipe out the whole team there, but
The enemy
I
tank is
failed.
advancing.
So far, this beta has been rather interesting as far as, you know, being able to actually get somewhat competitive with it. And by competitive, I mean, like, you know, having a positive KD, you know, all the time.
The tank is retreating. 2
I
minutes
have
until our reinforcements.
not had the luxury of having that happen to me, so we will see what we can do.
Their tank is pulling back.
You know, the last thing that you would want is, you know, the internet, you know, at least the gaming part of the internet to tear you apart and say, oh, well, why the hell do you suck at Call of Duty? You know, why are you even playing the beta and trying to show us if, you know, you barely see it because you're dying all the time? Like that. So, you know, it is what it is. But I have fun doing this. I think everybody else has fun doing this. So, you know, why not at least try to show it off? I'm not here to show off skills. I'm just here to show you guys what's what, considering that this is a PlayStation exclusive for this weekend anyhow. So, right here I am, I can't even remember what I chose. Armored. I'm in the armored division using the MG15, I think. Very, very powerful, you know, but I'm not doing a good job of showing that either against dying. Grenade into that trench. We'll see what happens. Torn apart.
They fire on the infantry by the tank.
Because this tank is right on the edge here. I mean, it keeps saying like halt.
The tank is pulling back.
You know, it's advancing now. It's trying to take out these 88s over here.
30 seconds left.
We just have to keep it held here for a few more seconds. We gotta reload. the bad thing about this weapon here is the fact that it takes forever to reload. Very slow. I'm trying to see if I can figure out if there's actually a perk that'll help speed up the reload time on it. I'm not a 100% sure, so. And we held the tank back with, I think, it advanced maybe like 89, 88%, something like that. So the Axis side has won on this one. Our reinforcements have shown up, so we are good to go. I don't know if it's a halftime or what. It's looking like it may not. Nope, it was not a halftime. So I guess that was it since I came in a little early, or I'm sorry, a little late on that one. So without anything else that I have to say, I mean, that was war mode. I'm going to try to post some more over the next couple days and see what happens, so to keep you guys updated and see if the new updates that come from Sledgehammer and all that stuff. So again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have anything that you want to see or anything you want me to focus on, I mean, I'd be more than happy to do it. Again, this is Gaming S&D 17. I'm Sam. We'll see you guys later.